What's up, guys? Good morning. Welcome. Thanks for clicking on my video. I am Jen. Great that you're here. I'm going to be doing a little home vlogging today, catching up on life and milling around the house. So I was away on vacation last week. I have been back for 5 days now. This whole week has flown by. My house looks like a bomb went off. It's not put back together. Let me just say that. Look at this. Don't look too much behind me, but there's still a suitcase that hasn't been unpacked yet. It's not my suitcase. Somebody else's, but that's cool. So we got back on Sunday night. We got home at like midnight. And then Monday it was off to the races, back to school, back to work. And this whole week has flown by. And I'm sick. I don't feel good. I caught something. I caught a little something, I think probably on the plane or the airport or somewhere. Because like I said, we got in at midnight. By 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the next day that after we were back, Monday, I could tell I was getting that feeling in my sinuses. Like I could tell I was getting sick, and it was starting to be like, you know, when you start, like I think I'm feeling sick. And like every hour that went by, it was getting worse and getting worse. And I was like, no, I'm definitely sick. I think I'm definitely getting something. So I am a mess. I haven't even showered yet. I'm going to take a shower in a little while and get myself all cleaned up. But I didn't have time to shower this morning. What am I even doing? I don't know. But I'm making myself a coffee in my coffee machine. I'm making a homemade coffee. So I'll show that. And I also wanted to catch up on what was going on with my seed starters. So a couple videos back, I did a home vlog where I showed that I was going to Walmart and buying seeds, and I was going to start these little seed starters in the trays, and I wanted to give an update where those were. So here they are. They're looking a little, oh, this light is bad over here. They're looking a little dry this morning. I should probably water them, but guys, these made it all week while I was away on vacation. Okay, granted, I was only gone for 4 days. But these lived while I was gone. I am so happy. Okay, I'll move them into the sunlight so you can see them better. Okay, so I will drop in a couple pictures of the progress from where I started and how we got to where we are now, of the growth of these over the past couple of weeks. So originally when I started them in this tray, I had saran wrap over them, and I had these little toothpicks. So this is the toothpick, and I use this just to kind of prop up the saran wrap so they wouldn't get crushed. Then we had to leave for vacation, and you know, honestly, I was kind of like, whatever happens while we're on vacation, if they die, I'll just start over. You know, it wasn't like the most vital important thing in my life, but obviously I would have preferred if they lived. So what I did was, they were getting taller, so I cut some of these iced coffee Dunkin' Donuts straws, and I made the saran wrap tent a little higher. This one right here is peas. This is the tallest one, and I wanted to just be able to put saran wrap over them during the 4 days that I was gone so that the water moisture would stay in as much as possible, and it worked. When I came home, they were all good. What I want to do in my yard here, my gardens here, is basically recreate all of the things I've had in previous homes that I liked here. So I want to recreate my mom's garden, like the childhood home I grew up in, and have the same kind of flowers and plants that we had in that yard, the things I liked in my old house that I want to like just recreate that all here, which I'm doing little by little. Like one of the things my mom always had in our house growing up was morning glories, and I love them. I can't have them here because the varmints eat them. So I just had to kind of give up that dream. But I have other things, like forsythia. I want to get a lilac. I want to get a hydrangea. So I will have like the certain particular things that, you know, kind of bring all these memories up from the various places I've lived in the past. I want to have those things here in this house. So I'll put together my coffee now. Okay, I'm still going strong with the Ninja. I love this thing. Having this homemade iced coffee machine. It's not an iced coffee machine. It's just a coffee machine. I make iced coffee. It's just the best thing ever having my own coffee machine. Do I want another ice cube? Okay. This coffee machine has a setting for different ounces of hot coffee. You can also make specifically a setting for iced coffee. I use the setting for the 4-ounce cappuccino. And what I do is I pour that over ice. When I first started doing this, I was doing 4 pumps of the syrup. I had a caramel syrup. I just ran out of that entire bottle and I bought a brand new one that's vanilla syrup, so I'm using that now. Sometimes I do a little squeeze of the Hershey's in there. I'm not going to today. And I'm cutting it down to 2 pumps of syrup because I do think it was a little too sweet. Okay, now I'm gonna froth up my milk. When I first started doing this, I was doing 4 ounces of milk, and now I cut it down to 3 ounces of milk. Once you foam it up, it gets to be like over 4 ounces anyway. Yeah. So the milk goes in first, and then I don't like to lose any of the foam. So what I do is I pour the coffee back into that same cup where I had the foam, and then when I pour it out, it's kind of like also rinsing it at the same time, and I'm getting all of the foam. Look at that. Beautiful. This is why it's called macchiato. By the way, I read this because it marks the foam when you pour the coffee in. I just got these really cute new straws in Disney. These are like plastic reusable straws. And then I got these straws at Michael's around St. Patrick's Day, and I was like using them so sparingly because they were like special and I didn't want to use them up, and now like it's way past St. Patrick's Day and I still have a bunch of them, but these are paper, so I don't really like those. Yums. Coffee life. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. I'm perfecting it. See, I think the less syrup was good. Oh, this is it. I'm perfecting it. That is so good. I'm going to show the coffee I'm using too. So I'm a crazy Disney person, and I buy Joffrey's coffee from their website because that's the brand that they carry in Disney, and they have all these special Disney flavors. This is the most recent one I got. It's Banana Bonanza. This is so good. Banana flavor coffee. Actually, brown sugar and banana. That's what it says on the label. And then I got another one. This one was on clearance because it's from the Halloween collection, and this is called Have a Bite Brew. And this says it is a tantalizing brew with notes of apple, caramel, and cinnamon. And this one is really good too, but the banana is my favorite, so I'm choosing that first over. Although now that I'm smelling this is really good too. Hey, good morning again. Today I'm at Starbucks. This time I'm getting coffee out, not making it at home today. Too many fun games and rewards and things going on the Starbucks app this weekend. They keep doing like BOGO and like double stars and whatever. So yeah, that's getting me, it's working. The marketing's working. It's getting me to place my orders on the app, and I haven't made an at-home coffee. So I just stopped here to get a coffee, and then I'm heading out to the supermarket. I haven't been back. I've been back from vacation for about a week now. We went away over spring break, April vacation, school vacation week, whatever, to Disney. I did a whole other video about that. I did my first ever RunDisney race, which was super fun. I started running like just 2 years ago and done a bunch of local 5Ks and stuff like that, but it was kind of a bucket list item for me to do like a RunDisney race that they have in the Walt Disney World property. So I did that. My daughter and I went to Florida for a week. Anyway, all of this to say, we got back on Sunday, which is 1 week ago today. And then Monday, it was like off to the races, work, school, whatever. My house still is like a bomb went off. We haven't even completely unpacked yet. our suitcases. I'm still not caught up on laundry. I never really did like a full grocery shopping. Sometimes I just kind of go to the grocery store like every other day and just buy what we need for like that day or like the next day. I haven't done like a full like here's my week's worth of grocery shopping. I haven't done that since I've been back. So I might do that today. I don't know. I don't really have a good list. I might just go and get a couple things for the weekend. So I'm taking my Starbucks, I'm heading to the supermarket, and I'll show my grocery haul when I'm done. Here is my grocery haul. So I'll just show briefly what I bought. I got some yogurts, We flavor yogurts, and some Chobani, raspberry Milanos for my daughter, some bananas. Had to get the marshmallows. Going to be making more Rice Krispie treats. Rice Krispie treat addiction. Crumpets. I don't know if anybody knows what crumpets are. They're kind of like an English muffin, but not really. My daughter really likes these. So, and they carry those at the supermarket I go to. So I got some crumpets for her. I got the already cooked Purdue chicken fajita chicken. I think we're going to have quesadillas tonight. I want to use up some of the tortillas that I have in the fridge. So that is going to be for tonight's dinner. Totino's pizza rolls. Got those for my daughter. So she has a little something when she comes home from school for a snack. She likes the pepperoni one. They were out of stock on those. So I got combination, which is I think pepperoni and sausage. We'll see, TBD on if she likes this or not. Got some ice cream. She requested that I buy some ice cream, and also she asked for like an ice cream treat snack, which I did get also. Strawberries were buy two, get one free, so I have 3 containers of strawberries. Going to be doing a lot of strawberries. And True Fruit, I'm addicted to these. These are so good. I just like eat bags of these every week. I got a bag of cherries and a bag of strawberries. This is also for my daughter, this little cran nut mix. Cranberries, almonds, and cashews. These are 8 individual packets inside of this pouch. She likes to take those to school for a snack. Also, this is what I got for an ice cream treat. She just said, get an ice cream treat. So I didn't know what she wanted. I like the little ice cream mochis. I almost got that, but then I saw this. And my kids really like mint chocolate chip ice cream. So I thought they might like that. We'll see. And then I got some veggies for myself. This supermarket I go to has these nice little already sliced, already cut veggies in the produce section. So I got those. I think I'm going to do roasted veggies and then put those in with some ditalini, make myself a little roasted veggie pasta salad. So that is my grocery haul. Hey, so new day here. And I am trying to clean up and declutter my house today. That's the project that I'm working on. And my daughter, my older daughter, is coming home from college soon, which is crazy because I feel like she just left. The whole school year has gone by and now she's coming home already. And I feel like this just like flew by. It went by so fast. I feel like we were just packing her up and going shopping and buying all the stuff for her dorm. And now it is starting to come back. This is why I'm trying to declutter, because all of her stuff from her dorm room is coming back into this house, and I really don't even know where this stuff is going to fit. I suppose some of it I'll have to put in the basement. Some of it will go in her bedroom. Oh my God. So I'm trying to declutter, and this is so difficult for me to scale down and minimize and get rid of things. Like, I know a lot of people struggle with this, and I really struggle with this. Sometimes it's so hard emotionally to get rid of things. And I'm talking like clothing, house stuff, like anything. I just get so attached to things, like the memories that some of these things have, like, make it really hard for me to part with them. And I don't know. I mean, this is an example of what I'm talking about right here, okay? Does anyone know what this is? Okay, the people watching my videos, most of my subscribers are in my same age demographic. So you may know what this is. It is a topper. This is a candle topper from Yankee Candle that I probably bought in the 90s. So it's over 25 years old, I'm sure. And it's in this cute little design with the flowers and the hydrangeas and the birdhouses and whatever. It's so cute, right? This, I can't get rid of this. I want to throw this away, but I'm having a hard time. Why can't I throw this out? So at the time that I bought this, I bought like the whole candle collection around it. There was like hydrangea and all these flowers represented here. There was a candle for all of those flowers, and I bought all of them. And this doesn't even, I don't think, fit anymore. Okay, so like now when I go to Yankee Candle, is this even from Yankee Candle? White Barn. It's not. So this is from Bath and Body Works. But this is this type of candles I typically buy now, and I don't even think they make this jar anymore. I don't have a single one in my house that this would even fit on. I haven't used this in 20 years. I don't use this. But I'm like emotionally attached to this thing. Like, it reminds me of a certain time and place in my life, and I don't know. I'm always like, well, what if I want it? What if I need it? What if I buy a candle and I want to put this cute little topper on my candle during the times when I'm not using it? So this is just one example of what I'm talking about. And like, you know, extrapolate this through my entire house. So clothing, you know, jewelry. Oh, I wore that at a certain time, or I might want that again, or I don't know. I actually watched a lot of these videos by Minimal Mom, who is fantastic, by the way, and she said a really cool thing about decluttering and minimalism and trying to get rid of things. And she said, don't keep things for your fantasy self, okay? Like, my fantasy self is going to Yankee Candle and buying a bunch of candles, and when my candle is not in use, I'm putting this on the lid and displaying it in my home. That's fantasy self. That's not real self. Real self, it does not do that. Real self keeps the lid on it that came with the candle, or no lid. Real self thinks this is not cool home decor, and it looks silly and ridiculous, and it's not like my style anymore, or I don't know if it ever was. So that's what I'm trying to do today. And like the time of year right now, I'm like moving a lot of my winter clothes and putting them away. I'm trying to bring out my summer clothes and like my winter pajamas versus my summer pajamas. And I don't keep everything in my bedroom all at the same time. I have to put things away because I don't have a walk-in closet, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so that's what I'm trying to do. And it doesn't help that like one day it's hot and then the next day it's chilly again. And I want to put away all of my winter clothes. But then like today it's a little bit cold and I kind of needed a cardigan, or I needed a sweater, or I needed a hoodie sweatshirt. And so I haven't put everything away yet. But this is my goal. Goals is what I'm trying to do. I got to get this house organized and make some room around here for like my daughter coming home, because once she comes home with all of her clothes and her shoes and her stuff, it's gonna feel like a lot more crowded in here. And I need to get to a place of like getting rid of some things that we don't need. Has to happen. The other thing I'm up to this week is I'm buying all of my plants and stuff. Like I said, it is kind of getting to be like warmer weather. A couple days it's like dropped back down into the 50s or whatever, but I am ready to start buying my plants and getting things for my deck and my flowers and this and that. I started my seed garden, so I have that going on, and I'm probably going to head out to one of the nurseries and buy some new plants and get the stuff I want for my deck. Okay, what's up? So since the last time I filmed, I've been to a couple of different nurseries, plant places. I went to a local nursery gardening center, and now I am at the big box store. I'm at Home Depot. I've also been to Lowe's. I've gotten a few things for my deck already, but which I will show. I'll show everything I have once I get home, and I'm missing a couple of things. I think I still want to get a geranium and a couple of other things to just kind of fill in around the deck. So I'm gonna look around here and see what they have. Last year I got a really cute red, white, and blue flower arrangement thing, but I think I bought that at the supermarket now that I'm thinking about it. But I think they might have something similar here, so I'm gonna go walk around and check it out. There's just too many things I want here. I can tell I'm gonna have to make another stop. I just remembered that I also wanted to get some impatiens plants. I like to plant those in a certain area on the back side of my deck. There's just too many things that I want, and I can't get them all today. So yeah, see, this is cute, the red and white. Last year I got one that was red and white and blue all in one pot, and it looked really cute for 4th of July and throughout the summer. Okay, so I am home now, and I'm just going to show around a little bit about what I got. So these are the 2 geraniums that I got. They look like not great right here. I just bought 2 individual plants, and they're a little sparse and very stocky, but this will fill in as they grow and get bigger. So this one is white, and the one on the other side is red. So I didn't get like my red, white, and blue arrangement like I really wanted, but this will be really cute and look very pretty once it fills in. By the way, this is all pollen. It is so polleny where I live right now. It is disgusting. Look at this. This is my table. I'm not even like washing it off, because I wash it off and like an hour later it's like this again. I got 2 of these hanging fern baskets to hang on my deck. I'm not sure if this is actually going to be a good place for them. I think they need partial sun, and this area is actually very full sun, but we'll see how they do over time. These are the things that I started as seed starters from in the house. These are the plants, some of them, that were in that little box seed starter that I showed earlier. So this is the zinnias right here. Some of them made it, some did not, but I actually went back and put more seeds in so I can have more growing. This is a lavender plant that I bought. These down here, I actually don't remember what that is. That might be, I guess I don't know what that is. It might be Shasta daisies. I really don't know. And here's another one. I also don't know what this is. So I went through all the trouble of labeling that stuff and making that little chart. And then when I move them to out here, I don't know what they are. So this one doesn't look so great. He's kind of falling over a little bit, but I don't know. Hopefully now that I have it in the container, its roots can kind of spread out and grow, and hopefully it will take hold and be okay. These right here are marigolds, and they will be great. Marigolds do wonderful here. They don't get eaten by any animals, and this also will fill in nicely as this gets bigger. Right here is my basil plant. This will probably also grow to be 2 to 3 times the size it is right now, and I love being able to pull fresh basil from this all summer long. I use it in my cooking. I use it to make pesto. I love having fresh basil. And this is my hanging basket, which I absolutely love. They're like my favorite things. I have one that's actually hanging, and I got a second one. Actually, I broke the first one apart so I could put it in another basket, and this is not hanging, but it's going to just sit here in this planter, and the vines will get longer as the summer goes on. I did end up buying impatiens, as I mentioned earlier, and I planted those in here. These will also double or triple in size as the summer goes on and they get bigger. Impatiens always do really well here. These are my New Guinea impatiens, which are the hanging baskets, a different type of impatiens. And you see it, this is my rose bush, which is amazing. If you watched any of my vlogs from last summer, I had the biggest traumatic experience with this rose bush. So like, my mother bought me a rose bush plant for Mother's Day last year in 2023. I planted it in the ground and rabbits ate it and completely chewed it down to nothing. I mean, it was gone. And now it is back. I bought this chicken wire, which looks terrible. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing, but it worked, and it's protecting them so nobody can come in here and chew this thing up. And it's getting bigger and bigger every week that goes by. I've got tons and tons of blooms. I love seeing this. I planted it specifically in this area so that I could see it out my kitchen window, and I absolutely love it. And this cute little thing is what my mom got me for Mother's Day this year. So she decided to not get me a plant again, and she got me this cute little decorative metal, iron, whatever, bike from a local garden shop that she goes to. I think this is so cute. I love it. It's colorful. It's so cute. And then you guessed it, pool is open. This was just opened, covers off the other day. It's been, mulling around with the chemicals, clearing up, getting ready to go in. It's not ready 100% yet, but I think by the weekend we'll be in it. It's so great. I'm so happy to have the pool back. I just love it. I love just looking at the water. It's getting clearer. It makes me so happy. So yeah, this is like my summer hobby, maintaining and cleaning this pool. I love doing it. So thanks for following along. I filmed this vlog over the course of, I think, like a month. So I started off doing my seed starters and picking out my plants and going to nurseries, and now here I am. I've got the pool open. I've got all the plants out. I think I probably still might go back and buy some more things. I just like to have a lot of plants out, and I'm gonna put my solar lights out soon, and I'm gonna have the backyard set up so I can sit out here, read out here, we eat dinner out here. I just love being outside in the summer. It is just my happy place. If you like seeing these videos, please give it a like, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, I'd love to have you add me to your subscriptions. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!